going to be Valentine's Day, like next month. So I decided to go ahead and film a V-Day look for you guys. And this is what I came up with. I know that usually for Valentine's Day, you rock the red lip, but I decided to go ahead and do something more peachy. I will be filming a nighttime look for you guys as well, but for now, enjoy this video and don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get on to the look. All right, let's go ahead and begin. I have nothing on my face right now. I'm gonna start off by using some Derma E products. This was in my glam bag and I've yet to use it. So this is the Derma E Radiant Glow Face Oil, and then this is the Vitamin C Concentrated Serum. I'm actually gonna put this serum on first just because it helps with brightening, and I'm just gonna concentrate that on just the areas that I want to brighten. This is where I put it. Once the serum is on my skin, I just like to fan myself, let it kind of absorb. And then once it's absorbed, I go ahead and use the face oil. I love using face oils, especially if you have dry skin, which I do. I love it because it just helps keep your skin hydrated, and it also makes the makeup look more natural. Now let's just use all that. And then I just pat it on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be back. All right, my brows are donezo. Let's go ahead and start on my skin. You guys already know how I usually do my foundation. So not only my foundation, but just normally how I do my face makeup. But I'm just gonna do it for the sake of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin with this glow mist from Pixi. I actually love this stuff. I always love using a setting spray before I apply my foundation because, again, it just helps with the whole hydration, and when I apply my foundation, it's not so thick. It's nice and light and dewy and very natural. For foundation today, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever HD in the colors Y245 and Y365. And I'm just going to mix these two together and then get my shade. A little goes a long way. Like, I feel like this is a lot for me. All right, when you blend out the cream foundation, I always like to use my beauty blender damp. It's always good to use this baby damp. All right, so foundation's done. I know I look really pale, but that's totally fine because I'm about to go whip out my contour from Naked. I'm actually using one of their concealers and I love their little applicator. Just gonna sketch out the areas of my face that I want to contour. Dude, this looks so creepy. The brush that I'm using is the Royal and Langnickel contour brush. This reminds me so much of the Real Techniques brush that I absolutely love, and I always use it to blend out my contour zones because the brush is so nice and fluffy. It gives almost an airbrush type finish. I actually feel like that brush does a better job than this one, but we'll see. Oh my gosh. Just keep doing what you're doing until it's all done. I actually think I used way too much. Oh my god, my neck is like so dark. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I'm just gonna get my beauty blender and just dab all over. This just helps blend the products together, especially like the dark and the light. It just marries them together so there's no line of demarcation and everything just looks more seamless. All right. That's what we want, is for it to look really seamless. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, to blend the contour on the nose, I'm using a Sephora brush. It's very short and dense at the top. You guys, be sure to use a little bit of that Naked concealer if you're using it for contour. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was way too much for me. Dude, I think I like totally messed this up. I wish I didn't even do that. So I'm literally using my beauty blender to blend out the contour zones, and I'm doing it in a very aggressive way to blend the contour out of my nose because there was just so much product there. Just gonna do my lips. this is what I look like now that everything is blended out. I'd say it doesn't look that bad. So let's go ahead and set this, and then we can go ahead and bronze and add blush and highlight and all that fun stuff. You guys know that I live for my RCMA powder, and I just can't do my makeup without it, especially if I'm rocking a face. Then I need to set my face with this. It just helps my makeup look so natural, and it also just helps it stay all day without it getting cakey or thick or anything like that. And be sure to apply it on your neck so everything just looks uniform and one thing doesn't look different than the other. So that is set and ready to go. And then I'm going to be using my Lorac Tantalizer to go ahead and set my contour zones. You guys know I love this stuff, and I've been using it for about 6 months now, and it has not failed me yet. It gives me such a natural bronze. I also like to use this product and the brush that it comes with down to contour my nose as well, just because the brush is really convenient and shaped perfectly to contour my nose. And then usually when I get product on my nose ring, I just like wipe it out right then and there, because sometimes I forget towards the end. But let's go ahead and do that highlight. This is from Cover FX, my favorite highlight at the moment, because it's liquidy and it just gets the job done in an instant. Like, you don't need to keep adding, you just literally pop that baby, go like this, and you're good to go. Let me show you how I apply it. I literally squeeze some out, like it comes in a little dropper thingy, and then I just take a drop on the back of my hand, and I pick some up, and then I just smile and I add it on. And I normally like to focus it right at the apple and then going upwards, just following right above my contour. And just like that. I'm also gonna add some on the center of my nose, just for a little bit more dewiness. And just right down the bridge as well. And now you're glowing, like you're literally glowing, darling. Look at that. Ooh, 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 I love it. So for this Valentine's Day special evening look, I'm gonna be using my Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette, and these eyeshadows are so affordable, which is why I decided to go ahead and do it with these. And the colors that I'm going to be using are these 3 shades here. We're only going to be using 3 shades for this look, so it's really easy to do and you don't need a lot to get this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some brushes. So I'm gonna be using 3 different brushes, and I'm going to be using a flat brush to pack shadow on the lid, a pointed blender brush to deposit strategically on the crease and blend it out, and then a fluffy blending brush just to help blend the product. I'm gonna be using this MAC NC20 concealer. This is what I use to help sketch out my brows when I'm doing my brows. I also use it as an eyeshadow base, and that's what I'm going to use today. Now you can pick it up with a brush or you can use your fingers. I usually use a brush and then I blend it out with my fingers. I like using a brush first because it helps deposit, and then I don't like get my fingers in here, and then, you know, this just stays clean. I'll actually zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this lavender shade right here, and I'll link the description to all these shades that I'm using down in the description box. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be depositing this color right in my crease, right here. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions, and I'm not being so aggressive by pushing down on the brush. I'm being very light with it. And the more lighter you are, the more better of a transition you'll get. Like, this is where I'm holding the brush right here. So as you can see, you can barely see that, which is why I said like you need a lot of this product. And that's totally fine because you're not supposed to really see like a lavender shade, but you want to see just enough for it to show. All right, now using my flat brush, I'm gonna go into this plum shade right here, and I'm gonna concentrate this right on my lid. I'm gonna start by packing it right at the base of my lid, and then once you pack all that on, I'm gonna go with my fluffy brush and then blend out any lines of demarcation in my crease. I love this purple shade. And I'm gonna pack this on top of that plum that I applied on my lid. So you guys know that this brush has two sides to it, right? So this side I'm gonna go ahead and use to pack this right at the base, but I sprayed some of my Pixie spray on my mirror, and then I'm gonna pick some of that up and pick some of the purple and then apply that on my lid as well. This is going to give it a more shimmery effect. Then going in with this light purple on that small side of that flat brush, picking it up right at the tip of my brush. And then I'm going to concentrate that right on the lower lash line. All right, so that is the light purple. Now I'm gonna go into that plum shade using that same brush, and I'm going to apply that right at the base, but I'm not going to fan it out and smoke it out. I just want it to define, so I'm gonna keep it right up against my lash line. All right, so this is the nude pencil. It's the NYX Fox White in Linen, and you guys can kind of see the difference with the nude versus not the nude. This definitely looks more open and wide, so let's go ahead and apply this on the waterline. All right, so this is what my makeup is looking like. I'm really loving this whole like full-blown purple smoky eye look that I got going on. I'm actually going to skip the liner. Actually, maybe not. I'm probably gonna do like a smudged liner. That way it looks a little bit more sultry, and then we'll add the lashes for that ba-bam. You know what I'm saying? All right, it is no secret that I am in love with the Prestige Cosmetics eyeliner because of this little guy right here. It just helps you blend out your liner like nobody's business, and it comes out really beautifully. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line the inside of my waterline. All right, let's move on to lashes. I'm gonna be using LA Mink in Angelic. I am in love with LA Mink lashes. Let's pop this bad boy on. Lashes are always the hardest to put on when I'm filming. That and eyeliner. All right. There you go, guys. See the difference? This one definitely looks a lot better. More finished. Yep, I like it. All right, now our lashes are on. Let's go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Ciate London Wonder Wand. And this was actually in my glam bag too, so pretty excited to use a different mascara. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm gonna do a more peachy lip. I'm gonna go ahead and use the mocha color from Prestige Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my lips and align it with this color. All right, so these are my lips in the color mocha. As you guys can see, it's very dark, vampy, and it actually looks really good, but I'm kind of gonna tone down the darkness of it by applying a peach tone. And the color that I want to apply is the color, it's actually a Maybelline lipstick. Should I use a Maybelline lipstick? You know what, let's go ahead and use the Girl Next Door from Lorac. So this is the color that I'm gonna go ahead and apply on top of it. I know that looks really crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and blend these areas with the lip brush. All right, now that our lips are on, we're just gonna go ahead and clean up the outer edges so everything looks nice and crisp. So this is what the makeup is looking like right now. I totally love this look. I feel like it's so beautiful. Let's go ahead and add some blush. Of course, we're gonna dig into my Makeup Geek Rendevorous because this is the perfect shade for blush for me, and I'm gonna use it. So what brush should I use? Go ahead and use this brush. Dab it. Smile. And apply it to the apples. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna do glitter, but I feel like this look definitely needs glitter on the lid, so let's whip out the glitter. I'm gonna be using the Heavy Metals xoxo glitter. This is the one in the pink. So I'm just gonna top that on my lid right in the center. All right, guys, that wraps up this beautiful Valentine's Day makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to thumbs up for more videos like these, and I'll see you guys next time.